In our fast-paced world, where change is constant and opportunity abounds, few things are as important to your future as getting a college education. Not only will college open the door to new and exciting opportunities, going to college makes good economic sense. Did you know that people with a bachelor's degree earn 70% more than those with only a high school diploma? Over a lifetime, that adds up to more than $1 million in extra earnings. But for many of us, paying for a college education can be a real challenge. College costs are climbing. In fact, last year, tuition and fees were up more than 7%, with the average tuition and fees at a public university topping $10,800. For many students, financial aid is a necessity. Still, there's good news. Not only is financial aid available, there's plenty to go around. Nearly $130 billion is there for the taking in the form of grants, loans, and work-study programs to help you pay for your college education. That's where the FAFSA comes in. It's your free application that will open the door to student aid. The FAFSA is used by the federal government, states, and even individual schools to award aid to help you pay for college. In this program, we'll help you navigate your way through the FAFSA, whether you fill it out on paper or go online to submit your information. We'll answer some of the most commonly asked questions about the FAFSA. And along the way, we'll meet some people just like you, people who've made the decision to go to college and see how that helped them get their lives together. Stick around as we present the FAFSA Made Easy. There's no doubt about it. Applying to colleges and finding a way to pay for tuition and expenses can take a lot of work, but it's worth the effort. We've put together this program to show you what information you'll need to complete the FAFSA and what mistakes to avoid. One of the most important things to remember is this: financial aid deadlines vary from state to state and from school to school, so make sure you know when your deadline will be. One of the most common questions we get concerns who is eligible to apply for federal financial aid. The answer? Federal aid is available only to U.S. citizens or eligible non-citizens. Eligible non-citizens include people with alien registration numbers or certain types of visas. And what about undocumented students? While undocumented students do not qualify for federal aid, many states, colleges, and universities use the information from the FAFSA to award financial aid. For example, in some states, undocumented students who have been living in that state for at least 3 years prior to high school graduation may be eligible to receive financial aid from the state, as well as from the college they attend. The best advice? Regardless of your citizen status, contact the college you're interested in attending to find out what their procedures are. That's because you may be eligible for state and school financial aid. They may have you fill out a FAFSA or similar application. As we mentioned earlier, for many people, completing the FAFSA is the first step to opening the door to a college education. Watch this.
This is your education that you're about to embark on, so I'd like you to begin your scholarship search, so why don't you start?
Bonita Peebles wants what's best for her daughter, Lindsay. And she says a higher education will give it to her.
It's critical that she goes. In this economy, you know, educated workforce is needed in order to progress. And so I want her to be worry-free. We'll bookmark this one.
And that begins with an energetic search for financial aid.
Let's go to this one here.
What's a trust scholarship?
Wow, look at that amount.
Wow.
Now look at that deadline.
Oh.
I bet you it's in there. We'll just have to hunt a little bit. So what's the deadline?
March 5th.
Okay.
March 15th.
So we got time. So we want to bookmark this one too.
Let's click on it.
This looks like some type of athletic complex. That is really pretty.
Outstanding leadership potential and evidence of community service.
I think that's you. Wouldn't you like to be a doctor though? Dr.
No,
Lindsay.
I can't handle blood. Look, it's what I want. Advertising, communication, liberal arts, and marketing.
Perfect. This is ideal. Look at the GPA requirements. You got that.
Bonita's strategy for helping her daughter is simple.
Fussing, staying on her about doing it, trying to keep her focused, reminding her every other day. Have you done a scholarship search today? Have you submitted any applications today? What's the deadline on that one we talked about? So harping on it. You know, maybe they call it nagging, but we call it love. Am I preaching?
A little bit. But it's okay.
Let's choose that one, yeah. Let's go to either one of those.